Well, exams are around the corner, and I'm sure stress has reached to its maximum limit. At such time, even a small mistake can create big problems. To study effectively, always create a schedule, organize it well, and give time to every important thing that you are supposed to finish in that day. Good day, amazing people. Hope you all are doing good. Welcome back to our channel, Career Vyas. In today's video, we will be discussing about how to schedule, or rather, a timetable for night owls. If your study hours are after sunset and you prefer staying awake at night to study, then this video will help you with a layout on how to make your study more effective. If you are a night owl, make sure you watch the video till the end. We will also be looking at some tips and tricks to emphasize more on our study pattern. Number 1. Start studying at 9 or 10 pm. Now, this is completely your choice, but it is most preferable that you begin your studies after you have had your dinner, which can be considered to be at 9 or 10 pm, because the later you begin, the less time you will have of the night to consume. Number 2. Get some coffee before studying. Now, this point is only to keep you awake and refreshed and keep the entire tiredness of the day away so that you can study more peacefully without any distractions. Make sure this is to be done only once and not repeated again and again. Do not sip onto more than one cup of coffee. Point number 3. Prepare a to-do list. Having a plan always helps, and being organized is the first step towards success. So, plan out all that you want to do in this slot of hour. Grab a piece of paper and note down all of the topics that you have to finish. This can be a study subjects or study for any test, or even if you have your exams coming up. Point number 4. This is very important and you all must keep this in your mind. Do not force yourself to stay awake. Yes, you may be a night owl or just wants to try this schedule. But if you are sleepy by now, you should just go ahead and sleep. Because studying anything with this sleepy mindset won't help you retain it. Rather, it's just a waste of time. It will be good if you sleep now and then wake up in the morning and then continue studying. That way, it will be more beneficial. Let us now look at the timetable and how we can organize our study pattern. Use Pomodoro Technique. Now, what is Pomodoro Technique? This means that the first 25 minutes are used for studying and then use the next 5 minutes for a break. So, the first slot in a timetable is of 10 pm to 12 am. Using the Pomodoro technique, in these 2 hours you can study in 4 parts, where every first 25 minutes of and half an hour will be used to study and the next 5 minutes you can take a break. In this break, you can have a sip of water, walk around, or even use the restroom. But make sure you do not touch the phone. In these first 2 hours, you should study the most toughest subject or the boring subject, because this is when you won't be much sleepy and can focus all your attention and study these subjects. What usually happens when not following the Pomodoro technique is people take a very long break and get distracted from studying. Using your phone will also make you stick to it for a longer time. In the next slot, we will be studying in 6 parts. Here, in the first 1.5 hour to 1:30 am, you can study the second most hard subjects or anything for which you have tests or exams coming up. You can also prepare for your competitive exams at this time. In the next 3 parts, that is from 1:30 am to 3 am, pick your most favorite subject. Since this is the ending hour and by now most of us must be sleepy, so the favorite subjects will help you keep the sleep away. You can even pick up subjects that have something to write, like maths and physics where you can solve problems, or chemistry that contains reactions, or any other subject where you can write something down. because writing will keep you more focused and keep the sleep away. But make sure if you are very sleepy by now and cannot keep up anymore, just go ahead and sleep. Do not force yourself to stay awake. Now, after 3 am, it is very less that most of us will still retain the energy to continue studying. If you can, then go ahead and repeat the cycle, use the Pomodoro technique, and continue studying till however long you can stay awake. But make sure you do not force yourself. But if you are not a night person and cannot stay awake, do not force yourself to do it or do not try to change your sleeping pattern. This will be very harmful. So, this has now brought us to the end of our video on timetable for night owls. I hope this was very useful. Thank you all for being with us till here. If you liked watching our video, like our video and comment down your views and tell us how much you enjoyed it. Share it ahead with your friends and make sure to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already and press onto that bell icon to be notified about our every latest released video. Until next video, see you all, take care and good luck.